The Old Woman and the Five Blankets, a true story of generosity. An elderly woman called the food bank to request a representative to come pick up 5 blankets she wanted to donate for flood victims. She left her detailed address, from the square to the street, then the alley, to a grocery shop, and finally to her house. The food bank representative struggled to find her home. When he arrived, he found her more fragile than he had imagined, thin, poor, and living in a small room under a staircase where sunlight barely reached. She welcomed him warmly, as if she were seeking light in the darkness. She insisted on making him tea, and handed him the cup with a smile, saying, "This tea, my dear, is from my Aunt Karima's hands. Enjoy it. Don't worry about the cups. They're clean, just like new." The young man, sipping his tea, observed her face, where the veins on her cheeks twitched as she spoke passionately. She said, with a voice full of pain, "Don't be surprised. Yes, I am poor, but there are people poorer than me. My pension from my late husband is only £300. I spent 250 of it on these blankets, and I'll manage with the remaining 50 until the end of the month. God provides." Her room was small, only enough for 2 people, with a tiny bed that struggled to hold her frail body. There was a ceiling lamp, an old TV with an antenna hanging from the window, and an old mobile phone, her only window to the outside world. She had a warm, wide smile, revealing a distant past where her world did not extend beyond this small room. "But my son, don't misunderstand me. You're the one who should be getting these blankets, not me. But look at the people on TV, lying on the streets with no homes or covers. I may be poor, but I'm not desperate. They are the ones who are truly suffering. I have a room with a door that I can close, a place where I can sleep. They don't have that. Take the blankets and give them to those who need them before night falls." The young man left with the 5 most valuable blankets, moved deeply by her selflessness. He shared the story of her humility, bravery, and unwavering faith with the food bank. The staff, deeply touched by her kindness, decided to help her in any way they could. But the young man confidently said she would refuse all of it. Finally, they came up with a plan. They contacted her pretending to be from a phone company, informing her that she had won a large cash prize. She calmly replied without any surprise or joy, "I know it's from the food bank. I want you to give them all the money. Tell them to buy more blankets for the people suffering from the floods. No one dies from hunger, but many die from the cold." Moral of the story? Reflection. This story teaches us the value of generosity, humility, and selflessness. The elderly woman, despite her poverty, demonstrated a love for others that transcended her own needs. Her story reminds us that true wealth is in giving, not in receiving.